Hey, what's up, guys? Anime Talk here with Izzy.
And so,
And,
and
my God, she kind of butchered that, don't you think? She's so stupid. We should never invite her
I'm gonna
anymore.
hang up now.
Hang up! No one cares. God, you're so toxic.
so,
You don't fighter than me.
hey guys, stop
It's
fighting.
because we don't have any I have no content.
Listen, okay, I know.
That's why brings your concept, so you better shut the hell up.
No, I have more. What? No, I'm better than you. What?
Be quiet.
Okay.
Don't bring up any K-pop shit.
No, be quiet. Jeez, let me talk. I'm supposed to be the host of this show today.
I never said that.
Be quiet. So, we know that trying to make up another excuse will be annoying. So let's just say we were busy. I mean, that wasn't the same
What are you even
thing.
talking about?
But yeah, that's why we haven't been doing any podcasts again for this week. It's not our fault. It's life's fault. You know, you can't just be able to do everything right on time. You just need to get a life if you do that, because
Why didn't you just change it to once a week, bro?
No, because usually
We'll change it once a week when people start telling us, "Hey, we hate your 5-6 podcasts a week."
well, like we do date or like we do podcasts when good episodes come out.
Honestly,
Or, like,
honestly,
what we're watching
the
right now,
reason
but-
why I don't want to stop doing the individual episodes because we don't have a big enough fan base to stop it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to spread out to show that we do watch other anime and not only the most like generic ones. You know, so and just talk about the shows and try and get people who are fans of whatever we're talking about. That's why, and it's like it's good to like it's like it gets people thinking and stuff, you know, like, oh, like these guys are talking about this episode, let's see what they say, and then when they hear our podcast it's literally nothing. And we say nothing about the episode.
Oh.
Yeah,
It's good to rant about the episode too if it's like either good or bad.
yeah,
Because on these podcasts, the weekly podcasts, we can't even spoil any.
yeah, that's
episodes.
the thing is, and if I want to we want to talk about something certain, like we would have to make its own podcast episode because we're not trying to spoil the shit, you know.
Yeah, like last episode for Fairy Tale was really good, right, guys? But we can't talk about it because that's bad. Spoilers.
Exactly. If you guys go for it, I'm looking for something important real quick. If you want to talk about like what you guys,
Something important other than the podcast.
it's for the podcast, so stop being stupid.
Excuse me.
Stop being stupid.
Where are your priorities, homie?
As she's on her phone too.
I'm looking at our topic, silly goose.
Oh, really? Well, we're not talking about our topic right now. We're gonna. This is the intro of the show, okay? We're not talking about the topic right now. This is not the topic, okay?
So
And Fee, we invite you for a reason, yet you're not talking. Why are you not talking? Oh my God, her audio's shit. Did you hear that?
No.
No, it's you. What the hell? Okay, end the call and call us again, because you sound weird and muffled. Did she do it? She didn't end the call yet.
Well, obviously she didn't. Jeez.
Well, she's taking so slow.
We are not using anything for this, okay, guys?
What does that even mean?
You know what I mean.
No, I don't know what you mean. What does that mean?
You're just too stupid to know what I mean.
No, please explain, Saul. Please.
No, I can't.
Tell us.
Say
Tell
what
us
I
what you mean. What
'Cause
you
if
mean.
I tell you what I mean, I'll get sued.
That doesn't make sense.
You don't make sense.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What are you talking about? You ended on her?
No, I didn't end on that. It's glitching.
You're glitching. Anyways.
Hello?
Yeah, that's better. You sound better. Sophia, you watch any anime this week? Yeah? Wait, why are you not talking? Hello?
She can't hear us.
Hello?
Can you hear us?
I can hear you, yeah.
Okay, what's the problem?
Oh, okay, I don't know.
What's the problem here? What? You know what? I should never invited her, so that's bad.
Be
As soon as you
quiet!
guys
Why are
start
you
talking about
so
something
annoying?
interesting,
I hate you
then
so
I'll
much.
chime in.
Oh, really? Do you now?
Yes, I do. Why are you like this?
Okay, cool. I'm so
What
sad.
do you mean? That's terrible response to what I said. I said, why are
What
you
did
like
say?
that?
I can hear you.
That was a question, and you said, cool. But that doesn't answer my question. That just shows that you're dumb and you can't pay attention to people and you stay on your phone 24/7
You want
because
to see
you have
this?
no
You
other
want to see
life.
something? You want to see something?
No, I don't want to. We have a podcast to do.
Yeah.
That is my priority right
Hey,
now.
Saul,
You're not focusing
guess
on
what?
it, but
Guess
I
what? You're
will because
stupid.
I love
so
doing
stupid.
this podcast.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
And
Don't bullshit that, because you keep sighing every time we have to do the podcast. Just saying. Exposed. Hashtag exposed.
Seriously.
She just did right now. She sighed again. She just sighed right now because she doesn't want to do this
I'm
podcast.
too tired to even explain myself.
Oh
Just be
my!
quiet.
She's too tired to explain herself because you got exposed.
No, I can explain my. See, right now you're being immature and childish. This is why nobody likes you, and you have no friends, and you have no job, and you have no money, and you have no house of your own, and you're just lame, and you're not even good in school.
Oh really? Oh really? She gets stressed out from honor classes from like one problem and gets hives on her face.
Excuse me? At least
what's
I'm
funny?
able to take honor classes.
I was able to take honor classes.
Okay.
Good.
No,
If
I'm
you
serious.
can't, I apologize.
Okay.
Now she's trying to act civilized because I owned her.
Okay.
What were we talking about?
You're so annoying.
I was the one talking about anime, but you're the one who was dishing out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm the one. Okay. I was the
Fee,
one.
so what anime did you watch this week?
None. To tell you the truth, today I watched Fairy Tail and I watched the slime one.
Okay, that's something right there.
Yeah, I haven't watched anything this whole week though, other than those two. I watched them like a few hours ago.
No, okay, that's not bad.
Yeah.
But do you have classes right now or no?
Today?
No, in general. Like, are you back in school?
Oh yeah, I've been back.
Okay, so she's gonna be
yeah.
slower on the anime now. Yeah, she's not gonna be able to catch up that much.
Yeah.
How about
I'll
you?
try.
How about you,
As
Sil?
much as I can.
I watched that anime you told me to watch today. It was weird.
What?
He told me to watch an anime called My Roommate is a Cat.
It just sounded interesting.
And I thought it'd be funny, interesting.
I've been seeing clips on YouTube about that, and I'm just like, I've been confused because I'm just like, is there an actual anime called My Roommate is a Cat?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, okay, interesting.
I watched it. I was like, I could see. I was trying to decide what the plot is. Like, I was trying to understand what it was, and I'm like, I kind of want to watch it just to understand what is going on. You know, like, what is the purpose of this? But it could be just one of those shows, just like those life slice of shows.
I don't like where it's going right now because it's a cat.
No, it's one of those shows. It looks like one of those shows, like a little slice of life. You know, like there's literally called a category for that. It's like where they just huh?
Yeah.
Okay, why are you acting like that?
I know.
Why you like you have your hands like this and you're like, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, because
are you
can
okay?
see
I
what
take
you're
back
doing.
I take back everything what I said before.
I
didn't
don't
mean it.
care what you
I
said
think you're
now.
doing
You're
really
just
good. I think you're
you're
doing really good in
really
school, and
bad in life.
I am proud
I don't
of you
understand
doing
how
honors.
You can relate that to right now,
I'm
just 'cause
sorry.
You think I'm salty?
I'm
just,
sorry, and
no,
I should never
don't
make
care
fun of
about
you in
what
any
you
way.
Said. I honestly give no shits about what you just.
Why are you
said.
swearing now? Okay, that's how you know she's mad if she starts swearing.
No, that's the only way I can express my emotions, my feelings right now, because there's no other way to.
Did you know salt is just the angry version of sugar?
Salt?
Is the angry version
You know what
of
you just said was useless?
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It's the angry version
Salt
of sugar.
is what gives flavor to food that has no flavor.
Salt isn't being angry. Why are you so salty?
No, that's not how it works.
You're ridiculous. Like, what kind of useless info are you reading?
At least I'm not a useless person, Fee, like you.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I am.
Are
I'm
you
sure.
sure
I
about
am
that?
sure about that.
Really?
I'm a
Okay.
girl.
Are you positive?
Thank you for making fun of my smarts, I guess.
Are you
What do
really
mean?
smart? Because you're struggling in class.
I'm not. How do you... Have you seen my grades?
Oh
You
wait,
know what?
you want to pull up your grades real quick?
Yeah.
Okay, pull them up.
Alright.
The other-
Actually, no. I have it right now.
Fee, the other day, she's like, why do I have an F in this class? I'm not messing with you. You don't have to bring it up. I know you're doing good. Just
I'm
relax.
not doing good. I have 3 reps.
That's good.
I was
That's
too
good
scared.
because in any anime, she's too scared to show it. Because in any anime, failure is good because you're gonna become the most
I'm
overpowered.
dropping one of my honors classes.
Okay, I get. Okay, I guess you're gonna be useless Sakura. Okay, it's like.
You know, Naruto was struggling in
Useless,
school.
Just like the useless salt.
What?
Yeah, go Fee.
Fee, you
I
just.
don't know what you said,
Yeah,
but
yeah, exactly. We know what she said. She's just trying to get attention.
Useless info.
You just
about
want
salt.
attention. Relax. Just stop. Hey, end the call. Okay.
You know, I said a bad word this week.
What? Which one?
I called. Well, I had to explain how someone's personality is bad. So, and they really liked attention. I was like, this is the only way I can explain it. So I said, this person is an attention garden hoe.
Whore? Oh, attention whore.
Garden hoe.
I never heard of that one.
Garden hoe.
Never heard of that.
You don't know what that is?
No.
It's what they use in the gardens. You know the garden hoe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an insult?
No, I'm kidding.
I was gonna say.
I was censoring it.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't
So
cuss.
you're saying attention whore.
Yeah, I said it, and then all my friends freaked out. I was like, I'm sorry, it's the only way, you know?
Oh yeah. One time in high school, I told you the story before. So I was Fee. You know Bocce's, the pizza place.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was talking about it with my friends in high school. It was during lunch, right? And for me, I'm very loud in lunch because they can't hear me because everyone is just talking, right? You guys know how lunch is.
Yeah.
So I'm talking to them. I'm talking about Bocce's. I'm like, Bocce's is so good. Bocce's is so freaking good. And then I'm guessing one of the admins, like the administrators for the school, they were walking by and they heard me say that and they thought I said the B word. I'm like, okay. And they thought
Which is weird because if they don't do that.
they gave me detention. So she thought I said the B word and then she gave me detention. And I'm
yeah,
like,
that's the thing. They don't do that.
and I'm like,
literally everybody cusses around
that's
me.
what I'm saying is like, why? Just because you heard, even if I did cuss,
Even-
why are you giving me detention? Do you not understand this is the language of the kids? If you're trying to prove a point, don't prove a point to me. Prove the point to
I
society.
think that teacher is just bad.
No, you know who it was? It's Miss. I'm not gonna say the whole name, but like Miss. You know what? When you go to the when you go to the ocean, yeah. Okay, when you go to the ocean, and then you do that thing that people do.
Yeah.
Swim?
Not that. But you need a
Dive?
square thing in the one. I'm not trying to tell Yuffie because I don't want you to say it, but she'll know who I'm talking about. I don't know if she's still there. Okay.
You want to take it out?
Look. Okay, I'm in the water, right? And I'm.
I don't know what you're doing.
Okay, whatever. I don't give a shit. Anyway, yeah, but she gave me detention for that, and then she sent me.
Do I know her?
Yeah, you probably do. She's one. She's been there for a while. She probably left maybe this year or something. I'm not sure. But anyway, so I go to the office and I'm waiting there to get my detention, and then there's this kid who's next to me and he's like, he's just sitting in here and he's like, oh, what did I do? And I'm like, oh,
What are you in for?
It's like, what are you in for? And I'm like, oh, I said a bad word, and then all of a sudden you see like kids getting dragged in, and they were found out that they were doing weed in the bathroom. And I'm like, okay, really? The priority is me right now, or is it those kids? Because seriously, they should be focusing on them.
They do a lot of weed in bathrooms now.
Wait.
All the teachers do weed. What?
This person told you, what are you doing? What are you in for? And you said, because I said a bad word.
Yeah.
Why did they just say? Because I was talking about pizza.
No, I mean that's what I'm in there for. Like, it's not because I said pizza, but like that's what she said. I said a bad word. I explained the story to him. I told him what happened.
That's really weird. Like nowadays, literally, if a teacher hears you cuss by, they'll just look
But
at the person.
she's not a teacher.
They'll look at the person and then leave.
But it's not a teacher. The teachers, they don't give you detention unless you do it in front of their class, like, you know?
Or like administrators.
Yeah, administrators, they did it. And I'm like, really? This is... Okay, people are literally shooting schools and you're doing this to me? Oh my
How
god.
do you know? Maybe she just doesn't like bachis.
Probably. Maybe. Still, you
Or
can't do
she's
that.
a female dog.
She's a bitch. God.
B-I-T-C-H.
Yeah, because seriously. I mean, so the funny thing is, because I came back a few years later, because I was trying to do like a teaching assistant thing, and she ends up, she's the one I have to go to. I have to talk to her. So I go up to her and I didn't think of anything. Like I wasn't like, oh, she's gonna say something to me. Like she's gonna know me, right? So I go up to her and then I do the thing. What?
Write her name.
After, just remind me.
I have to know.
I don't know if she's even there. But anyway, yeah, so I go to her and I give her my paper. Oh, I'm like doing this thing for college. I'm trying to be an assistant teacher. And then she's like, okay, cool. And then just write your name down, give it to me, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, did you used to go here? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, And like, you look familiar. And I'm like, really? And
Probably sent you to detention.
No, she didn't even say that. I'm like...
We're talking about pizza.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, you gave me detention. Seriously? How do you not remember that? For the stupidest thing. It's so stupid. It wasn't even like
Did you explain it to her?
I did. Like, it was like one of those times where there's no point of trying to. Because, you know, if you try to explain it, they think you're trying to get out of the situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes, like, I'm not getting my head cut off or anything, right? It's just a detention. I don't give a shit. Let her do it instead of me trying to argue.
I've never had detention before.
I've had detention at least 10 times.
I don't do that.
I would
I'm
argue
a
for the
good
sake of
student.
arguing. I'd just be like, no, I'm not going to go to detention. I was talking about pizza.
You guys ever,
You know,
like, pick you pick your battles, like, you know? Like, for me, I'm like,
Yeah.
that's not, for me, I don't give a shit. I'm like, okay, maybe she's just one of those people who just hates kids because of how they are and give attitude. I'm not going to give her attitude, you know? I went up to her and was like, what did you think I said? And she's like, oh, you said the B word. I'm like, okay, whatever. That's fine. And then...
I wouldn't do that. I'd stand my ground. No, I do not say the B word.
Because I've done it where I debated with teachers and other things, like, and I would win because I always destroy them in it because I get loud. But
you get loud when you freaking argue, bro.
But
That
because
doesn't
it's
get destroyed.
because
It
when
just
I get loud, it's because when I hear the most hypocritical point said 3 times in a row and someone's not getting it. So you say it louder so they can get it through their goddamn head, but yet they're not listening. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I do to you, but you still don't get it.
Oh, really? Really, Missy? Really? Okay, how many times have I counted back to you? And yet you're like, no, that never happened or anything like that, but I give you straight up facts.
Your facts from the trash.
Oh, you're so funny. Oh my god, I just want to be just like you. Oh my god, you're so funny.
I bet.
Oh,
Because
no.
I would never want to be like...
Hello, testing? Yeah, we just got cut off. I don't know why. Should we just get to the topic already? Because it's been 17 minutes.
Yeah.
Let's just get to the
What's
topic.
wrong with the Itachi?
I'll bring it up at the end of the story, I guess. At the end of the podcast. It's not even big. I just want to bring it up. Yeah, so today's topic was basically like if you know it, what? What? Why are you laughing?
My friend texted me.
Oh, that's so funny. We're trying to do a podcast.
Funny, I'm sorry.
Okay, so, would you like to share with us? What's so funny?
My friend.
Read your message out loud.
I'm looking for some entertainment.
That's what teachers do. You want to share with the class?
Please take all period.
That's like a stupid thing to do because that can backfire so badly. Like, what happens if someone is passing a note or they got a text or something saying, "Oh, do you think Miss some so and so is pregnant?" And she's not pregnant, obviously. And then they read that out loud, and then she's like, "Why would you think I'm pregnant?" And you can just see her
with her arms.
with her arms out like that. It's like, yeah, that's not a good idea to do. They're just gonna be insulting someone. Why would you bring that up? I would just give them a detention and be done with it.
I should do that.
Do what?
I should write something dumb and then make it obvious, and then I'll make them.
say salt is just an angry version of sugar. Anyway,
I'm saving that.
I guess. Can you bring out your notes?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. What I've been doing for the whole past 17 minutes.
All right. Is Fee still here, or she went away?
Yeah, I'm here. I
No. I think it's back. Sorry, guys. We're having audio problems today, I guess.
Not our fault.
It's not our fault. It's Fee's fault. Honestly, every audio problem today was Fee's.
What?
Can you leave her alone?
No,
Let her
we
live.
gotta attack her.
Audacity. Leave me
Hey, that's the
alone.
program we're using.
Can we? Any-
Anyway,
I don't think this
let me see.
in
Let
my
me see.
life.
Let me see your notes. How I think.
Anyways, let's get to our topic today. You want to say it or shall I?
You go for it. I can't even read.
Oh yeah, you're right. Today's topic is how I think the anime production as a spoiled anime fan should change in 2019.
Bam, bam.
Dab.
What?
I gotta say it instead of doing it because you won't see me doing it.
We never told Pete the topic, huh?
Oh yeah.
Basically, it's just based like how I want them to literally change how anime is. Like, it's just irritating to see something they keep doing every year. Every anime
We
does
don't like
it. Yeah.
being repetitive.
Being
basically.
repetitive, and it's like they can change and they can fix it, and this is how they can get new anime fans, you know, and get more people into into stuff like that. But at the same time, who cares what we say? It doesn't matter, right? We're just shitty
It's our
people.
opinion.
It's just our opinion. Maybe everything I say is it's so stupid. It doesn't even make sense. You never know. You know?
It is. It's true. Everything he says is stupid. It doesn't make sense.
Fee,
Right,
get out of
you're
here.
right.
Get out of here, Fee.
You're wrong.
You
you're
said it
wrong.
yourself, my dude.
Yeah, because I like to be truthful, unlike you. Anyway, let's
Hey, I'm not truthful.
what?
You said you were making fun of yourself, and then she repeated you, and then you're like, "Shut up! I like to be truthful." That doesn't make sense. She was just repeating what
It's
you
not
said.
my fault. She's dumb.
What?
Bro, you just said you're stupid.
Why are you stupid?
Shut up.
You. No, you.
You know I can act like a child anytime I want. This is how I'm gonna win.
So
Oh my
annoying.
God.
You guys don't understand how annoying he is. How annoying he can be. It's mind-blowing. It's like unbelievable. It's ridiculous how annoying you can be. How annoying a person can be.
He's a child that just stands there and he points his finger and then you say, "Stop touching me," and he's like, "I'm not touching you," and you're like, "No, for real, stop."
Literally.
I'll do it, but I'll do it in an intelligent way.
That's what he did. That's actually what he did that one time. Oh my god, I just remembered.
What?
You did that. You were like this.
Honestly, I don't remember all the things I do.
I remember them. It makes me
They're
mad.
probably the greatest things I ever did.
Oh, you're so freaking annoying.
Sometimes when I see So in the hallway, I'll just challenge her to a Mortal Kombat. And I'll kill her right there.
And depression in my eyes. You can see.
Sometimes when she comes from school, I'll blast music really loudly just to. Sometimes I like to stab people, and so when I see So, I like to stab her the most. Anyway, yeah, let's talk about the anime. Seriously, we haven't talked about anime for 20 minutes straight.
That's not my fault.
It is your fault.
Sounds like a you problem.
Okay, let's end the podcast.
Anyways, so let's start off explaining what this topic means. Let's start off with anime length, shall we?
Okay. Oh,
Nice.
alright, I'm back with this. Alright, we started. I don't know what we were saying. Our audio got cut
Not
off.
one, not twice. Wait, I said that wrong. Never mind.
Not even three.
Not thrice.
Wait, how do you say it?
4.
Okay, well, anyway, so continue taking the lead again.
Anime length.
Did you close the window?
Yes. I closed it.
Alright, go.
Alright, anime length. How do you feel about it? It's pretty short, but it's not that short. But it's not that long either. It should be
It
at
is,
least
no,
1 hour
it is,
long.
it is short. No, I mean, it is that short, honestly. If you think about it, an episode is 18 minutes long.
Nah.
Yes,
I
it
mean,
is.
Yeah, that's one of the things that
Yeah.
I feel like there should be more to the episode than just like 20 minutes of it.
And you guys
I feel like there's more you can do.
What? Did she cut out?
No, I'm here.
Why,
was that?
what was that? You just were talking and you stopped. we were all interested. We were like, oh, I was getting closer. I was like, wait, what's she gonna say? What's she gonna say? And then she's like talking and she just stopped. Just say-
I said what I said. I said
I didn't even hear what she said.
I said the viewers heard what I said. I said what I said.
Okay, she said.
What if they don't hear what you said?
Yeah, why
What if
was
they
it?
didn't hear
I don't
what
think
you
anyone heard what you said.
I'm gonna repeat what I said.
said? Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I said
she does
that.
it again.
You gonna let me talk or what?
So like I killed. Go for it, Fee. Go.
Oh, you guys were talking about like time length, like the episode length, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the things I don't like about it because it's like 20 minutes and most of it is just the intro, and I feel like they can do so much more in that one episode than just waste it on.
Yeah, if you what's it called? If you think about it, like okay, they say it's 30 minutes, right? Like the episode when maybe they air it on Toonami or something, or Japanese TV, it would say 30 minutes. But remember, that's ads.
Yeah.
So it would be actually 18 minutes. And remember, there is an intro and an outro, which is like a minute 30 each. Now, not only that, some animes like to repeat itself from last week. So that's another additional 5 minutes. So.
And they also add a preview for the next episode.
Yeah, and they add a preview for the next episode. So that's like maybe 15 minutes, maybe. Around there, 14, 15. It depends. I need to do the math right. And then on top of that, some other episodes like to do flashbacks. Naruto, that's one instance.
We're not naming any names here.
Yeah, so it just makes you think. It's like, what did you really watch that week? What was that episode? Like that was nothing. And there I haven't seen an actual anime do an hour length of an episode other than Hellsing Ultimate, and it was like 45-50 minutes. But let me tell you this, I got bored of it when I watched it. But I don't think it's because it was an hour. I got bored of it because I think the way they were playing it up. Now, other people probably enjoyed it, but I honestly got kind of bored of it in the middle part. Like, sometimes I'll get kind of like, ugh, is this going to end or not? So, but if you think about it, imagine just like a Naruto an hour long. That would be that would be good. Like, I would love that. 45 minutes? Like, seriously, that would be really good. Now, if they just kept it like, maybe, I think 40 minutes is a decent amount of time for an anime episode, for anything, right?
Yeah.
I think like 30, 35.
I don't think 30 or 35. I think 40 minutes because stop it, phone. So like stop.
Stop it, phone.
Jeez. So like let me give you an instance. So a normal show would be like 18 minutes. So let's just pretend you add that. No, let's just say 15 minutes. No. I don't want to do 15 minutes.
But like the length is good for binge watching.
No, actually no, because I binge watched hour episodes before, like The Office. The Office is not an hour. Shameless. Okay, that's a good example. Shameless has an hour full of episodes, right? Okay, for me, when I watch it, I keep going. Like it doesn't make me want to stop, even if it's an hour long. You get what I'm saying? But for an anime, I could see myself watching an hour, and if they do an hour, it's gonna reduce the episodes. You get what I'm saying? So if there was 10 episodes. And they did the whole hour length, it would be 5 episodes in total, if you think about it. Instead of 10. Yeah. And you would be getting so much content. Now, let's also remember that an anime episode takes a long time to do, and the amount of money it takes to do, like, we have to put that into reason. There's probably, like, maybe that's why they don't want to do it, or maybe there's other reasons towards, like, legit reasons, but I think they can pull it off if they do, like, a pre-production. Where they make a whole season and then they start bringing it out one by one. Like in the summer, they if a show is coming back in the fall, they would be working on it on the summer, and then they would do the pre-production and then they would start separating the episodes every week. You would get an episode 40 minutes long every week.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be nice. I would love that. I just pisses me off because when I watch Fairy Tail or Black Clover, I'm like, man, I want so much more, but like they're not giving me much because it's not 40 minutes at least. Like I want to see those like episodes where they get me like they don't piss me off, where it's like they give me a little bit of something and that's it. Including when you watch shows like Naruto, it's so irritating. It's so irritating to watch every week.
I watched the Fairy Tail episode of this week today, and like the whole episode was just them talking about them gonna do something, and I'm just like, okay, when are you guys gonna do it?
But the thing is, I get what you're saying. I'm still into that, but you're saying like they should add more time to it, right? Because they've been talking the whole time.
Yeah.
And another thing is backstory. They should, if they're doing a backstory that's 18 minutes long, I feel like if they're gonna do another backstory for next week, and it like okay they do like okay let's just give you guys an example. I have a backstory for myself, right? They're gonna talk about my story the first part, and then they're gonna do another second part coming next week. Why do that? Just give us the whole backstory in one episode. You know, give us the full 2 episodes there, because it just makes you like not want to like it drags on. Include you know it makes it worse. And I feel like they should just give it us in one shot. Are we being spoiled? Like by saying that? I don't know. Because American TV shows do that, where they would show you 40 minutes or 50 minutes of something. I mean, other than cartoons, because they're obviously actually hell, there is cartoons that do an hour sometimes when they do specials.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see that a lot with anime if they do a special. They don't do that.
No, I don't think they do specials.
Yeah, no, they do specials, but they're not an hour long. Like My Hero Academia had a special for some weird thing. I don't remember that one, right? And then also Naruto also has some specials sometimes. They did like I don't want to say it actually. Never mind, because it could be spoilers because it's surrounding. But yeah, it's just such an annoying thing to see, and I feel like if they implemented the whole thing where they make it a little bit longer, people will probably get more interested in anime. Like more people, new fans, because that's another thing is about the stereotypic thing is animes, they take like 10 episodes to get to a point of something, like whatever they're talking about. It takes them 10 episodes, and if they could just reduce that amount to like 5, and those episodes are at least 40-50 minutes long of good content, and we're getting that every week, I think it would be fine. Yeah. So anything so? Because you haven't been saying anything.
Looks like you have more of a bigger opinion than me. I'm just like
it's me every week talking.
It'd be nice if the episodes were longer. I didn't really think about it, like put detail in it. Like yeah, it'd be great, but I also like think like there are new anime fans that like have to catch up with so much. And, like, I think 1 hour or, like, around there is too much for them.
Why? Why do you think that?
Because they have a life.
No, I mean, okay. Think about it this way, though. Like, if the episode was an hour long, it would be reduced. The episodes of, like, just, like, the whole total.
I wouldn't mind it. I'd watch it. I already watched it.
I know, but your point is that they're gonna get, like, they have a life,
No, but, like, I feel like it's too much for them to take in, like, if they're not used to it.
But I don't think it is, because if you think, like, if they give you, like, 5-10 minutes of an episode, like, what are you really getting? You're just going to wait a whole week pulling out your hair, getting pissed, because you have to wait a whole week just for another additional 5 minutes of content.
Or you can just watch sub.
Not even sub, no, that's another point, is, like, it's not about binging sub, because Sub has that. If you ever watch Sub, there's weekly episodes.
Or you can just read the manga.
That's the same thing, though. They have weekly manga or monthly manga. Yeah, I don't understand. Everything... No, that's what I'm saying. Like, everything has its own weekly, monthly wait. You have to wait for these episodes. I'm just saying, instead of giving us, like, the apple cord, give us a whole freaking apple. Like, just give me... Like, don't give us a little bit of nothing,
Or you can just talk to the creator.
Let
him tell you everything so you won't have to wait for anything.
I don't know. I just feel like it's something that I want to see change, because there's not a lot of shows that do that. No, I don't think any anime does that except for Hellsing. I know that. I can't think, like, I can't put to mind, like, have I ever watched more than 20 minutes of an anime?
Movies.
Huh? That's different. I'm talking about shows. Hell, movies probably get like 6 parts. But that's like, it just, I don't know, it irritates me because they could change it, but we don't know the whole story. Like, maybe we should do more research into it.
It is expensive also.
It is expensive to make, but if they actually have no problem of doing it, they should do it.
Also, they're probably, with these shorter episodes, they're saving more time to not catch up with the manga. Because, like, like they're shorter episodes, meaning there's more, like information to give out in the next episode, so they don't need to, like, put all that information in just one episode, and they'll run out of story.
You know what I think? I honestly think if manga is the issue for this like problem, I think they should just give the manga at least a year or something in advance, like ahead. And when the manga stops, the anime should stop too. So even though if they're not caught up to that exact point, they should just stop until like the manga starts to redo, like they bring back their weekly or monthly chapters, you know. Because if that is the issue, man, it would be like a stupid reason. Like if they could find ways, I think. I mean, like I said, we don't know. We have no experience working with manga or anime, so we don't know how production is. But I think if there was an answer to it, like I would love to know what the reason is for 20-minute episodes.
Also,
If we just attacked it, you know,
Huh?
like just to, like bring in viewers, so they would just cut it in 20 minutes, and then they'll have to wait for the next episode, and they'll have to watch the next episode.
But I think it messes it up because it doesn't bring in new viewers. I hear a lot of people who just give up and just like to, like they don't even want like okay, you know Ray, guys. He does the thing where he just binges, right? He doesn't watch weekly. He can't watch weekly. He waits for the whole season to be over and then he watches the whole thing. See?
Yeah.
There is fans like that because they can't stand it. Like it's such an irritating thing. And if they're not like keeping up weekly like that, I think they would lose more money. Because these fans are not like being the fans at the moment of the rise of that show. Because that's how you get attention. Is if like everyone is following the show. So like if everyone's like, oh Walking Dead's back. Everyone's talking about Walking Dead. But then if there's people who like a majority who don't like watching Walking Dead every week, they start, watching it and like they start binging it. They wait for like the episodes to come out, and the hype of the show is not like really there. Like no one is talking about it. That's like free advertising right there, because no one's is talking about that show at the moment. Like when they need it, when they're airing these episodes weekly, which they're making the most money at.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I just feel like if they do the whole 20-minute thing, I feel like they're losing more people than actually doing it. Because people do give up. They're like, I don't even want to binge it. I just don't care about it. It's wasting my time. It's giving me nothing.
also, you should know how much time anime takes. How long it takes to make it. And stuff.
Well, if they did pre-production, they wouldn't have to worry about it.
You don't know.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know why they don't do pre-production.
Maybe they do. I don't know what they're doing.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if they did pre-production, I think everything would be, like, easier on them. My Hero Academia has to be doing pre-production. Because when they announce when the season's coming back, that means they're working on it right now. Yeah, that's how it should be. Right?
But I mean, for, like, shows for Black Clover and stuff.
Well,
They
well,
keep it
like,
going.
but you don't, did you not, like, listen to me last time I was talking about this? They can still do the pre-production thing.
The year before.
Okay, so like let's say if they were trying to whip out 30 episodes, right? Okay, they whip out 30 episodes. Now the first episode will start on January 2019. Okay, that's the January 1st, 2019. Okay, that's the first episode. Remember, they already did 30 episodes. From what they're doing.
Right, I remember.
You remember?
Yeah.
Okay, so don't fight me.
I'm not fighting you.
Okay, but that's the point. Is there another topic?
Nope.
That was the whole topic?
Just the anime.
Well,
What do you think about anime's production?
well, another thing is though, like I do have some things like okay, like I said about the backstory thing.
Yeah.
I don't think everyone wants to see that weekly.
They have
like,
to fix their flashback more.
yeah, and the
because,
flashback is irritating in some
like,
animes.
there's some flashbacks that actually take like about 5 minutes of the whole show.
Or
Which
recaps.
is too much.
Or recaps.
Too much.
Yeah, recaps are annoying either. Like I get you're trying to remind everyone, but if you're gonna do a recap, don't add on to the time, not like subtract it. Like if the episode is originally 18 minutes, add on another 3 minutes to the recap. No, don't do like the episode's 18 minutes. Let's actually add the recap into the 18 minutes and like so it would subtract it. Like it's not.
Yeah.
It's they're taking away the content that's supposed to appear.
Or just don't add the recap at all.
Well, the thing is, I get why they do the recap for weekly purposes, because some people do forget. I get it, but if they're gonna add the recap, just add more time to it. Don't like subtract it. Just you don't need to like it doesn't have to be 18 minutes exactly. Just make it 22 minutes.
I think the anime that has what I've seen so far, the anime that has this problem the most is Hunter x Hunter.
The recap thing.
Yeah.
One Piece has it too.
Much.
I heard a lot of complaints from One Piece.
it's like a lot. Like it makes me mad because like
Yeah.
the episode gets so good, but like it's over before you know it because the whole freaking whole episode is just a recap of the last episode.
Yeah.
Episode is like, let me just tell you what happened to me 5 years ago. Let me recap what just happened to me.
And
It's ridiculous.
yeah, but the thing is, I don't dislike backstories. If it's something fresh and new, I never heard. Like this is like emphasizing the character. Yeah, I don't mind. But if you're gonna make it like a 3-4 part episode, like 3-4 episodes, I mean, make that episode long where it has all like half of the information of the backstory, and then next week you do another 45 minutes of that backstory. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to see 4 weeks talking about why Jessica picked up this bottle cap and killed her husband with it. Like, why did it take 4 weeks to explain that? Just do it in a full episode, you know? Like, we don't need that. Or when they're trying to hype up a fight, but then you lose interest in that fight because they've been taking so long. But at the same time, yeah, like anime takes a long time to do. So maybe it does help them save time and money. Or they're lazy.
You know what we need to interview these people. We need to go up to them and just ask them a bunch of questions on how they can fix what they're doing.
Why is it they only speak Japanese?
Well,
Get-
sounds like enough problem.
They go on the news next week. So this American, they just screamed at me. I don't know what they were saying. All I heard was burger, 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 McDonald's. Oh, really?
We come out. Yeah, I think they heard us. I think they're gonna do a few changes.
Exactly. Another thing I think what pisses me off is maybe like with the specials. Like if there was something like a big moment, if they're not gonna do the whole 20-minute episodes, like they're not gonna do 45-minute episodes. Like they're not gonna make it lengthy. If they're gonna stick with the 18 to 20 minutes, I think they should, like, if there's like something really big gonna happen, or there's a whole episode that's gonna be like crazy, I think they should make that at least 40 minutes. You know, like or it's like the last episode, it should be 40 minutes. You know, like just make it long.
Like back-to-back episodes.
Yeah, back-to-back episodes would be fine too. Like, why can't they do that? That would be nice too. If they don't want to make it, like, if they want to make its own episode, fine, do that. But you gotta give us in that same timeline, you know? Give us that 2 episodes in the same day. Naruto has done that, actually. They've done
Yeah,
that.
I think they have. I remember.
Yeah, when they were doing it weekly, they did that. I remember. It was like when they do like big things, they would do the 2 episodes. Not all the time. I think it was just once or twice they did that. I remember. It was like a one special, they did it, and then they did another one with like an actual part of the story, which is good. That's fine. But that's what I'm saying. It's like they should do that more often. We don't see that a lot. And from all the animes I've watched, I don't see it. That's why I'm talking about it. That's why I'm giving my opinion. My opinion matters, okay?
Opinion doesn't matter.
It does matter.
My opinion!
Exactly. Anything, so? So you can talk, so it's okay.
Stop it.
Stop it. Stop putting me on the spot.
Stop.
Your mind so.
STOPIT.
That's how you know So has nothing to say when she says stupid shit
I
like
was
that.
zoning out for the longest time ever.
Are you not interested in this topic?
No, I am. No, I'm not. I am.
Fee, what?
I am.
Fee, what?
No.
Shut up.
I am.
Fee, you got anything, like any points to that? You want to add anything to that?
I said all I had to say.
Really? She only
Yeah.
has like 4 animes.
Are you
Trash.
shaming me
Quiet.
now? Are you anime shaming me now?
You used to be like that one.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't pathetic. I was never pathetic.
You are. And
No,
still are.
you suck.
You have been
No.
since the day you were conceived from your mother's womb.
Are you okay?
Yes.
I'll slap you. I
You
ain't.
can't
I
do
ain't.
that. I'll call 911 and then I'll be like, hey, I'm hungry.
What? 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 Oh my god.
Hungry for revenge.
How to make this podcast 10 times cringe by So.
Oh man, you.
Okay, you can't hit me. Stop.
Yes, I
Stop.
can.
Stop. 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 Stop.
What?
Stop. Stop.
Can
Stop.
I
Stop.
not?
Stop. Stop. I'm allergic to
Without
bullshit. Stop.
Then you must be allergic to yourself. Is that even possible?
You're so funny. Oh my god, dude. You know, like you're so much funnier than Kevin Hart.
Obviously, he's not funny.
He's not funny. That's why. Oh my God.
No.
Kevin Hart sends
Well,
us a
according
tweet.
to Netflix, Kevin Hart
It's the
is
fun.
really funny.
Wait, I think there was like a Netflix title, Kevin Hart, but funny. It was
No,
like
it's like
something stupid
Kevin
like that.
Hart, really funny.
He's really funny, guys.
Seriously funny.
Kevin Hart, man.
Yeah, I think it was called Seriously Funny.
Hey, I think Kevin Hart is pretty funny.
Really?
He's funny
Yeah.
to some
I
extent.
watch his
Ah,
comedy specials.
I don't
They're
think.
hilarious.
No, I think he's just overhyped. You know, like I heard other comedians are way funnier than this man.
Yeah.
And this guy,
Like-
like, I feel like he's just funny because he's short and he's trying to make jokes. You know, like he's
I
overhyped.
think he's funny because his facial
And that's the
expressions.
tea, folks.
You know who's really funny? Melissa McCarthy. Is that her name?
I don't know who that is.
That
I like-
one girl
I like
that's not funny
McCarthy.
at all, and everybody makes fun of her.
Amy Schumer.
Ugh.
No, not her.
No.
Melissa something.
Well, she's not funny either.
Really?
Melissa McCarthy.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I don't know who that is.
She's funny.
She's
That's all you need to know.
funny.
She's a good actor too. That's also something you need to know.
She-
I probably got
So-
the wrong person.
So saying she's not funny. I mean, she just said Kevin Hart's funny. So I mean, why would you believe her? Yeah.
You don't think Melissa McCarthy is funny? It
I
depends.
I don't know who she
oh
is.
wait, no, I know who that is. Never mind. It's the other girl with blonde hair. I forgot her name.
You are the wrong person.
Leslie Knope? I don't know.
No, she's funny.
Leslie Knope's funny.
Amy something.
Amy Poehler, I think.
Schumer.
Yeah, Amy Poehler. She's
Oh,
funny.
Amy Poehler. I like Amy Poehler.
I didn't like what they were doing with like her character in Parks and Rec sometimes. Like it was just like an irritating thing they did. It wasn't like an irritating thing that was funny. It was just sometimes irritating. But she is funny. I've seen her in other movies and shows. She's really
Oh
funny.
yeah,
Yeah,
Amy
she's
Poehler
funny.
and Tina Fey duo are funny.
What?
Amy Poehler and Tina Fey, when they're doing like a duo,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
they're funny.
She
supposed to be
Amy
friends.
Poehler. Yeah. Amy Poehler talks about Tina Fey a lot. Like
Yeah,
even I think
like best friends, bro.
yeah, and in Parks and Rec, I think there's a lot of couple times like oh
Yeah, the first
Yeah,
episode she
Yeah,
mentioned
put it
it.
in, yeah.
yeah, she brings up
I
Tina
think,
Fey all the
or is
time.
that somebody? I don't know. I don't know these famous people names.
I don't know
I
either.
only know Steve Carell, Dwight Schrute.
Dwight Schrute is not his face.
I know.
His name is
Jim-
Rainn Wilson.
I know.
Do you?
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like you do.
I know.
Rainn Wilson. Oh, is that the
Joseph-
Australian girl?
What's his
What?
name?
This is Rainn Wilson?
He's Dwight Schrute from The Office. How dare you?
Oh, it's a boy. I thought
John
you were talking about
Krasinski.
the
That's
other
his
chick,
name.
the Australian chick.
John Krasinski.
Wait, honestly though, like from you, Fee, you watch The Office or Parks and Rec?
Oh,
What? No to
you
what?
watched both.
Oh, that's what I was asking. But anyway, yeah. So what do you think is better, like Parks or
You
Rec or
can't
Thoughts?
compare them. Stop it.
Yes, you can. They're
You
from
can?
the.
But you
Have
can't.
the same
Yes, you
humor.
can.
I
No,
like
you
them both.
cannot.
Why? Tell me.
Because
Tell me why.
they're both good, great.
Okay,
fine.
okay, exactly. Shut up. Fee, from
They're
your.
both
Stop.
equally
Fee.
good.
It's so annoying.
They both have the same humor. I like it.
Which one though? Which one's better, Parks and Rec or The Office?
Don't put me in a situation like that because I like them both.
I like The Office 10 times better, because it's just like I feel like The Office's humor was funny because they're not supposed to do the shit they're supposed to do, and the thing is, what I think why it's more funny, because it's much more funnier. I don't know which one it is, but funnier. It's because The Office, they pretend that they're important, like like the whole thing, the world revolves around The Office, right? Like they're acting like they're around the government or anything, like they're top tier, right? They're top tier shit, which is not true. They're not. But then the Parks and Rec, it's, if you think about it, they're an actual government in the state, which they are kind of like, kind of big in a sense. But like for The Office, I think it's just funny because they're not that like big, and they
They're a
think they're
paper company.
yeah, they're a paper company. They sell paper and they think they're big, and it's so dramatic. Everything about it is dramatic. That's what I think.
What is it
Last
called?
seasons
Dunder Mifflin or
were
something?
not
What is
good.
their
Dunder
What?
Mifflin.
Dunder Mifflin?
Yeah,
The last seasons were not good.
The last 2 seasons with Michael Scott without Michael Scott wasn't good. Obviously, everyone says that. That's common. But like the only thing I can give to Parks and Rec is they got their last seasons right. Like their episodes were good. Like it was satisfying. But what I'm saying with The Office, it wasn't that good. I think it's because they took out Michael. I'm telling you. I think that's the reason why it went downhill.
I'm pretty sure that's it too.
Yeah, because like they took out the main character. Like how do you do that? Like that's not the point. Like it's Michael Scott, but whatever.
Michael Scott was what made the show funny.
Exactly, you know. I mean, Jim, he's funny. Dwight was
Yeah,
funny,
like,
but the thing is,
he
but
put it all together.
yeah, he put it all together, and the thing is, the shit he was doing was not right. Like the things he was saying, and the things just because everyone around him knows it's wrong, but he thinks it's right. It's just so funny. Like that's why.
It's like he shouldn't have the job he had.
Exactly. That's why it makes it funny.
But he has it for some reason.
And Leslie Knope, she deserves that job. She needs to go higher than that. See the differences? Like she's
Leslie Knope's the opposite of Michael.
Yeah, Leslie Knope is the opposite. You know, so yeah, why are we talking about The
Why
Office?
you can't compare it.
Yes, you can.
It's different.
You can. You're telling me you can't compare a comedy show versus another comedy show created by the same person.
Yeah, no.
The only thing you
How?
Because they both have their unique points. You can't.
That doesn't even make sense.
Yes, it does.
No,
It doesn't
I
make
can't
sense.
say a game is better than this game because what they have their unique points.
You
Why?
can't compare anime.
So you can, yeah, you can actually. You can say this anime is better than that anime because of the storyline and the plot. Yeah, you can. You can't compare K-pop bands.
No,
Yeah,
you can't.
Why
Who
not?
does that?
Why not?
Because that's
You can't say
weird.
oh BTS is better than Monster X or whatever. You can't say
You
that.
can't say that.
Why?
Because BTS
They're not in the
was
same
longer.
genre?
Yeah. No, they are.
They're
But
not on the
BTS
same
was,
level.
They
No.
were banned. They were banned longer than Monster X. Monster X.
It doesn't
were-
matter. It's about proving someone wrong. They could be at that point
It
right now.
depends on how long they've been there. Their
Guys,
music.
let's not take
No,
the
it
show
doesn't
so
because you can still compare them. You can just say
Guys.
what.
It all ends on each person's preference, okay? That's how you compare stuff. You say you like The Office better than Parks and Rec because you've watched The Office more than you've watched the Parks and Rec. Because that's what you
I
like.
watched
It's
Parks and Recs
like-
more, and I watched it first before The Office. So really, you want to say that to me? I
The
watched
Office
Parks and
first.
I watched Parks and Rec first. That's how little you guys know.
I'm pretty sure that you watched The Office more than Parks and Rec.
No, I watched Parks. At the first time when I watched the Parks and Rec, I was like, this is better than The Office. When I watched The Office the first time, I was
You
like, I didn't like The Office. I was like, ew,
You
I
watched
don't.
The Office first.
Fine, and
How
that's
the-
fine. Because
really-
it's your
I
own.
just said when I watched Parks and Recs, I said this is better than The Office because when I was done with Parks and Recs, I went to go try The Office, and I didn't like it, right? But then I was like, when I compare them, the storyline and the plot, I'm like, The Office is way better and it's funnier. What?
Because it's your preference. It's just what you like. It's your opinion.
Fee, I just said the plot is better.
What's better?
The Office. I just said the plot for The Office is better. How is that opinion? The plot is just totally better.
Okay, and you think the plot for The Office is better. Other people might not think that.
What, you want? I'll give you facts right now.
Oh my god.
That's fact.
You can't make your opinion.
No, okay. Here's the fact. Here's the fact. Here's the fact. No, you're a fool. You guys are fools.
I don't want to hear a fact. Keep your
No,
facts to
you-
yourself.
It's not even facts that I created. It's facts known to be proven facts.
I don't
Keep it
care
to
about
yourself.
your
Okay,
opinion.
fact is Parks and Recs did a better ending than The Office. Fact is Michael.
You guys are screaming.
All
You
right,
guys
guys, we're back here. The audio cut out because Feek started losing her head, and she started talking, and we were telling her to stop talking because the podcast was about to it was just cut, and she kept going and going, and she thinks she was proving her point because we weren't saying anything.
You can repeat your point.
Yeah, repeat your point.
angry they get me. They get me so mad that I can't hear anything else, and I just have to shout.
That's how arguing works.
Yeah, so you weren't proving anything.
Shut up. End the podcast before I kill you.
No, I don't
Oh
want
my
to.
god.
I'm trying to. I have some
Anyways,
reflex.
let's talk about this more calmly, since both of you guys don't know how to argue in a calm environment.
But what was your point that you were saying that I was telling to So that I can't compare things?
saying that it all ends down to somebody's preference. So is saying you can't compare two shows or whatever. And I said, yeah, you can, but like it all ends to like it depends on the person's preference. It's their opinion, whatever they like.
Okay, well, can you compare a phone to another phone?
Yeah, you can compare it. I'm not saying you can't compare.
Well, okay, but like, okay, fine. You're saying that, but you're saying you can't say one phone is better than the other one because it's compared to preference.
No, I'm saying you guys compare whatever you want. But the person that's gonna compare whatever it is gonna like something else better because that's what they prefer.
It's all opinion.
That doesn't make sense.
Well,
Wait, okay,
I said my personal opinion is you can't compare things to some extent, or like depending what it is you're comparing. He said you can compare things. She said you can compare things too. So I'm just saying you can compare things.
Why can't you? But why can't you?
I just said why.
But why can't you?
I just said why.
What was it? I didn't hear what you said. Why can't you?
Focus.
No, I heard what you said, but
you cannot. You're messing me up, bro. I can't even speak English because of this.
Uh-huh.
You can compare things to some extent, okay?
Why?
Because, well, this is my opinion.
What's the extent?
I don't think so. So, like,
What's
okay,
the
you said
extent?
The Office is way better than Parks and Rec.
Okay.
I can't say yes.
Why?
Because I like them both, and they both have their different, like, likes and dislikes. I can't just say, oh, this one's better because of this one thing.
I didn't say that one thing, though.
Okay.
I gave you multiple
That's what I'm
things.
saying. That's why
But I said multiple things.
No, but I'm telling you why.
But you're saying because
I'm telling you the extent.
Okay, how
But
what's
also,
what's
I
the,
also
how
said,
do you
But also depends on what I'm comparing. So yes, I can compare a phone, but like I'm focusing on shows right now because I don't think. And you said whatever. Anyways,
that doesn't make
well,
sense. That didn't make sense. You just stopped right there. So you're saying okay, so you can't compare a phone. You can compare a phone to a phone, but you can't compare a show to a show.
Yes.
Why?
Because that's my opinion.
But now you're saying it's opinion. But you
That's
can't.
what I've been saying
but
this
you
whole time.
but
It's
you
my
can't.
opinion.
But in general, for real, like you can compare anything to anything. What if facts? Like saying it's not someone's preference. You can compare it to something. Compare to another thing. Saying it's a fact. All right, guys, we keep getting cut out because we keep getting that age. Anyway, what were you saying? So.
You're annoying. That's all I was saying.
How?
Because it's in your nature, and that's a fact.
How? Okay, why?
That's the whole
Why?
fact.
Why am I annoying? Tell me why.
Because you keep arguing stupid things. that
Arguing
make no
stupid
sense.
things. Does it make sense?
Your
Now-
life doesn't make sense.
What? My what?
You're right. Your life does not make sense.
Okay, so you're not talking about the issues we're talking about. You're saying just me as a person. They don't make sense. That
You're
doesn't
right.
make sense. Okay, you're
Are
the
you
one.
sure
You're the
about
one
that?
who talks and then stops in mid sentence.
Okay.
When you accept it, you know it's right.
Okay.
Yes, exactly. Anyway, go on your point. What you were
I
saying.
don't know. You confused me.
Now I confused you.
Yeah.
How?
Because you were saying this doesn't. What I was saying doesn't make sense, and I wanted to try to hear what you were saying, but it cut off, and then you stopped talking. Continue.
Okay, so I'm just saying by the idea of comparing something. Like you can say something is better than the other one by fact. That's a thing. You can do that, right?
By fact, you said okay. What you said? You said The Office is better than no. You said the Parks and Rec's ending was better than The Office because that's a fact.
That's a fact. And you didn't even let me. Then I went back to The Office where I was talking about plot and characters, but no one let me continue because you guys cut me off.
But I don't think you can say that's a fact because it's your
Why?
personal preference.
How?
Like, other people can
Okay,
say,
but isn't it
oh,
my?
that-
But okay, so now is
they
it?
could have their own opinion and own argument.
Okay, is
own
it
reasons.
personal preference for ending them? Because you just said that I just said the first thing I said was a fact, right? That saying the Parks and Rec was a fact that
That's
it was
an
been.
opinion.
Now, but you said it was fact.
What did I say? Was
You
fact?
just Sfeet, did you hear what she said?
No.
Damn it.
What?
Oh my God.
I didn't say anything was fact. I said what you're saying. You're saying it's facts, but it's opinion. What you're saying.
Well, but I'm proving the point is that what I'm saying is that there could be facts to compare these shows, right?
There to compare. Yeah.
Why not?
Well, that's mostly when you compare shows. It's by opinion. That's what how most people think.
Okay, you can compare a show between characters and plot and everything like that to say which is better and which is not. Not because of preference. You could just say why it's better and the reasons
I
why.
guess, but I don't know why someone would take their time out of their day and go into each detail and do that.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I'm
Yeah?
serious.
You don't think there's literally IDMB, there's IGN, there's literally review websites that do this. What do you mean people don't take the time?
I said I don't know why.
You don't know why people take
So
the
yeah,
time?
people probably have jobs to do that. I wouldn't. I wouldn't
Why?
do
If
that.
someone's paying you to do that, you wouldn't do it?
Dude, listen.
But you just
I
said
said, yeah, if people have jobs to do that, then I understand. But like, if normal people, just do it because they want to, I don't know why they would.
it's
do
their
that.
passion. That's why they're doing it.
Passion to compare things.
To do reviews on shows. That's how you
That's
compare.
I
That's how that reviewing is reviewing a show and telling about why this is not good and why this other thing is better, or what is recommended to watch or not to watch, or comparing it to giving an example of another show to say why this is not that great or why it is great. That's how it works.
Okay.
Do you know how an argument works? You should attack me. You could
I
come
don't
back.
want to attack you.
That's how you
I
debate.
don't care
It's-
that much.
But you're the one. If you don't care that much, then why are you talking about it? Why are you
I'm
giving
just
enough?
stating
what-
my opinion.
Now you're saying opinion, but why are you not going to like the ends to it? Like you're not giving more to it. You're just
It's
saying.
not that important.
But
to
now,
me.
but you're saying now it's not important. But you gave your opinion, saying that you have an opinion about it.
Yeah.
But that means it's important because you have
It's
an
not
opinion.
that important where I'll keep talking about it. I can give an opinion to anything. I can think your shirt is not fine. It's ugly, bro. That's
Okay.
my opinion. You could think it's great, but I'm not gonna argue.
But here, let me
with
give you
it.
facts why it's better. Because of the material, because of where it's made, because of the cost. What?
I said the
Guys,
look is ugly. I didn't
The
argue
looks,
with
okay,
it.
but I could
It's
say-
been an
but-
hour and 10 seconds. We gotta. Alright, wrap this up. We gotta finish. Let's go.
She's tired of us.
Fee, just don't get mad. She was crying for a good like 20 minutes.
It's just that I'm getting so frustrated right now.
When you get frustrated, it means you're losing. Just saying. Because when I'm talking, I'm not like this. No. I'm like giving you facts. I'm literally giving you, I'm responding to you.
This
What?
is not even anime related, bro. Come on,
Yeah.
end it.
It is because if you want to compare an anime now.
I
But
don't
you
like when
didn't
people
say
compare
that.
animes.
You're still hell bent
Or
on
at least
comparing the
characters.
Office and Parks and Rec.
You can compare a character.
You can. I don't like it.
It doesn't matter if you like it. People do it, and it's
Right.
facts.
Let me state what I feel about it.
People
I'm
could
not
say
gonna say
people could say
"Oh,
Goku is better than Naruto.
I'm not
And that's your
abolishing.
opinion.
No, actually, that's the thing is people can give facts of why Goku is better than Naruto in power wise, right?
And
They could be
it
like,
doesn't
Goku
matter
can just.
about why Naruto's better than Goku. It doesn't matter.
I don't care.
Yeah, you guys
care what your opinion is.
are just getting frustrated for nothing.
I'm not. You think I'm frustrated? I don't care.
At this
I
podcast, that's what I'm
literally do
getting
not
frustrated
care.
about.
I like to hear the opinion of your side,
It's
and
okay.
then I like to state mine, and then wherever it
It's
goes, I'll
okay.
be like, okay, fine.
Salt
guess.
is just the angry version of sugar,
Okay.
and I'm
Alright,
the sugar, and
And
you're
that's
the
your
salt.
opinion, but
Yeah.
okay.
Wait, actually, Fee, you really want to go on that? You just said that was my
Oh
opinion.
my
Hey,
God.
hey, don't say things you don't know.
Okay, end it.
No.
I know you're dumb,
How?
because that's my opinion.
But you just said what? Okay, see now we know why we don't listen to So. This is,
We need that vine with the lady just screaming, "That's my opinion!" We need it. Put
yeah,
that in here.
Fee. Vines are dead. Relax, okay.
Oh, okay, you showed me one like okay.
What did I show you?
Huh?
What did I show you?
You showed me stuff.
When?
Everybody shoots everybody vine.
When?
It's not that.
Gosh, you're so annoying.
Hey, you guys want to talk? You guys want to talk? I'm just saying. Don't act like I'm not gonna come back at you.
Fight should be a debate. Is it alright?
What?
Not everything.
Wait, what?
Not everything should be a debate with you.
What? When did I send you that Vine?
Oh,
You're right. You're so right. You playing with everything.
How?
One time I said something because he was arguing with me because he didn't want to watch a K-pop MV with me, but he still watched it. And then he said,
Oh,
"Is this
oh,
in
you know- oh,
Dubai
yeah,
or
yeah,
Saudi
yeah.
Arabia?" And then I was like, "Yeah, probably." And he's like, "No, it wouldn't be in Saudi Arabia." But I was like, oh, it's probably in Dubai then. But like, no, Dubai is in Saudi Arabia. And then he went on the internet and he looked at the map and he's like, oh yeah, you're right.
Well, yeah, it's good to know. It's that's how you prove someone wrong. You have to know. I'm not gonna sit there if I'm gonna get proven
But
wrong.
you
I need
went
to
to
know.
that extent to look at the map to prove your point, and I'm just like, okay.
To prove my point, so I know if I'm wrong or not. What the heck? So you're gonna go on your life to not even find out the truth? You don't want to know the truth?
I would on my own time, but like not
On my own time? What were we doing? We were literally doing nothing. We were on the couch looking at the K-pop music video. What were we doing? My own time was right there. Why couldn't I just go do it right there?
Finish watching the MV.
Oh my god. See, now she... Oh my god. So stupid. Anyway, Fee, what were you gonna say?
Nothing. End the freaking podcast.
No,
That's what I was gonna
honestly, I'm just dragging it so long because I know Fee's getting mad right now. Alright guys, I think that's it for Anime Talk here with Izzy and this girl, So I guess that's her name. And Fee, because Fee wants to end it. You guys can send us your own hate mail at Instagram or Twitter. It's Anime Talk is now. You can subscribe to our channel or unsubscribe at this point, or you can comment in the video, whatever video we're showing you on that day. I don't know, whatever. Yeah, I think that's it.
In conclusion, go stream AT Say My Name. I'm done.
You know, if nobody watches this podcast, I wouldn't blame them.
Yeah, no one's gonna watch it, Fee. Are you stupid? Everyone's gonna listen to it. God, you're so dumb. Guys,
Gosh.
that's it.
Nobody's
Bye.
getting to this end.